2026 Minnesota DMV Motorcycle Permit Test 540 Questions and Complete Answers. Question 1. A plastic, shatter-resistant face shield. Option A is not necessary if you have a windshield. Option B only protects your eyes. Option C helps protect your whole face. Option D does not protect your face as well as goggles. The correct answer is option C, helps protect your whole face. Explanation. A plastic, shatter-resistant face shield can help protect your whole face in a crash. While goggles can protect your eyes, they won't protect the rest of your face. A windshield is not a substitute for a face shield or goggles. Question 2. Motorcycle riders. Option A should wear hearing protection at all times to prevent hearing damage. Option B should only wear hearing protection during long rides. Option C should not wear hearing protection because it will muffle other noises such as horns and sirens. Option D do not need to use hearing protection if they are using a helmet. The correct answer is option A, should wear hearing protection at all times to prevent hearing damage. Explanation. Long-term exposure to wind and engine noise can cause permanent hearing damage, even if the rider is wearing a full-face helmet. Wearing earplugs or other hearing protection can guard against damage while still allowing the wearer to hear important sounds like horns and sirens. Question 3 blank can remove alcohol and its effects from your body. Option A, time. Option B, coffee. Option C, exercise. Option D, fresh air. The correct answer is option A, time. Explanation. The only method that effectively reduces your BAC is not drinking alcohol for a period of time. Coffee, exercise, fresh air, and cold showers cannot reduce your BAC or change the effects of alcohol. They can help you remain awake, but they cannot change your BAC or make you sober. Question 4. Which of the following is not a possible cause of a wobble on your motorcycle? Option A, incorrect tire pressure. Option B, improper loading. Option C, unsuitable accessories. Option D, uneven road. The correct answer is option D, uneven road. Explanation. Most wobbles can be traced to improper loading, unsuitable accessories, or incorrect tire pressure. Do not try to accelerate out of a wobble. Question 5. To lessen your chances of being involved in an accident, you should. Option A, ride within a foot of the vehicle in front of you. Option B, wear dark clothing. Option C, signal only when you feel like it. Option D, stay alert and be prepared to act to avoid a crash. The correct answer is option D, stay alert and be prepared to act to avoid a crash. Explanation. To reduce the risk of a crash, you should always ensure that you are visible to others. Communicate your intentions through proper use of your signals, brake light, and lane position. Maintain a space cushion around your motorcycle and consistently scan the road ahead of, behind, and next to your vehicle. Question 6. For a person to be allowed to ride as a passenger. Option A, they must be able to reach the footrests on both sides of the motorcycle while seated. Option B, they must hold a motorcycle license. Option C, they must be willing to operate the motorcycle if the operator becomes too tired. Option D, they must be older than 18 years old. The correct answer is option A. They must be able to reach the footrests on both sides of the motorcycle while seated. Explanation. A person may not ride as a passenger on a motorcycle unless they are able to reach the footrests on each side of the motorcycle while seated. Question 7. To receive maximum protection, wear a helmet that is certified by the Option A, U.S. Department of Transportation. Option B, Federal Trade Commission. Option C, Federal Transportation Network. Option D, National Association of Helmets. The correct answer is option A, U.S. Department of Transportation. Explanation. To get maximum protection, use a motorcycle helmet that meets U.S. Department of Transportation DOT standards. Question 8. When riding under normal conditions, maintain a minimum following distance of Option A, 1 second. Option B, 2 seconds. Option C, 3 seconds. Option D, 4 seconds. The correct answer is option D, 4 seconds. Explanation: under normal conditions, you should maintain a following distance of at least 4 seconds. Increase your following distance anytime conditions are less than perfect. Question 9. When carrying a passenger, a motorcyclist should tell the passenger to: Option A, sit as far back as possible. Option B, hold onto the seat. Option C, put their feet on the muffler. Option D, mount the motorcycle after the motorcycle has been started. The correct answer is option D. Mount the motorcycle after the motorcycle has been started. Explanation: even if your passenger is also a motorcyclist, you should give them complete safety instructions before leaving on a trip. Ask them to get on the motorcycle only after you have started the engine. They should sit as far forward as possible without crowding you and firmly hold onto your waist, hips, or belt. They should keep both feet on the footrests at all times, even when the bike is stopped. Question 10. When riding a motorcycle. Option A, it is a good idea to drag your feet. Option B, your toes should be pointed downward. Option C, you should keep your feet firmly on the footrests. Option D, you should try to keep your feet away from the controls. The correct answer is option C. You should keep your feet firmly on the footrests. Explanation: to maintain proper balance, your feet should be placed firmly on the footrests and not dragged on the ground. Do not point your toes downward, as this may cause them to catch on the road. Keep your feet near the controls so you can reach them quickly if needed. Question 11. When you are riding on a bridge grading, you should: Option A, always ride on the far right side of the lane. Option B, always ride on the far left side of the lane. Option C, slowly zigzag across the grading. Option D, relax, maintain a steady speed, and ride straight across the surface. The correct answer is option D. Relax, maintain a steady speed, and ride straight across the surface. Explanation: crossing rain grooves or bridge gratings may cause your motorcycle to move in a weaving motion. This is usually not dangerous, so simply relax and proceed across the surface at a steady speed. Trying to ride at an angle to compensate for the weave is dangerous, because it forces you to zigzag to stay in your lane. Question 12. Because of their small size, motorcycles seem to be: Option A, traveling faster than they actually are. Option B, traveling more slowly than they actually are. Option C, not moving when they actually are. Option D, closer than they actually are. The correct answer is option A, traveling faster than they actually are. Explanation: because of their size, motorcycles may seem to be traveling faster than they actually are. Question 13. When passing a row of parked cars, a motorcycle operator should be prepared for: Option A, open parking spaces. Option B, a motorist to unexpectedly pull out of a parking space and into traffic. Option C, parking meters. Option D, other motorists to see the motorcycle and stay out of its way. The correct answer is option B, a motorist to unexpectedly pull out of a parking space and into traffic. Explanation: when passing a row of parked cars, a motorcyclist should be prepared for a parked car to suddenly pull out of a parking space and into traffic. It is often safest for a motorcyclist to ride in the left portion of their lane when passing a row of parked cars on their right to create the most possible space between their motorcycle and any potential hazards. Question 14. If a tire goes flat while you are riding and you must stop, you should: Option A, use both brakes and stop quickly. Option B, shift your weight toward the good tire. Option C, brake on the good tire and steer to the side of the road. Option D, relax on the hand grips. The correct answer is option C, brake on the good tire and steer to the side of the road. Explanation: if either of your tires go flat while you are riding, hold the hand grips firmly, ease off the throttle, and maintain a straight course. If you need to brake, gradually apply the brake to the tire that is not flat. As you slow down, edge to the side of the road, squeeze the clutch and stop. Question 15. When in traffic, motorcycles need Option A, much less distance to stop than cars. Option B, less distance to stop than cars. Option C, as much distance to stop as cars. Option D, more distance to stop than cars. The correct answer is option C, as much distance to stop as cars. Explanation: in traffic, a motorcycle needs as much distance to stop as a car does. Question 16. If you are being chased by a dog, you should Option A, kick it away. Option B, stop until the animal loses interest. Option C, swerve around the animal. Option D, approach the animal slowly, then speed up. The correct answer is option D, approach the animal slowly, then speed up. Explanation: if a dog is chasing your motorcycle, downshift and slowly approach the dog. Once you have gotten close to the animal, accelerate and leave it behind. Do not attempt to kick it. Question 17. What should you do to maintain proper control of your motorcycle while turning? Option A, increase your speed before entering the turn. Option B, keep the motorcycle from leaning. Option C, look through the turn to anticipate the best course of action. Option D, come to a complete stop before entering the turn. The correct answer is option C, look through the turn to anticipate the best course of action. Explanation: to maintain directional control through a turn, you should look through the turn by turning only your head. Slow down before turning and lean your motorcycle in the appropriate direction. Question 18. A helmet will not provide the best possible protection. Option A, if it is certified by the DOT. Option B, if it fits snugly. Option C, if it is free of defects. Option D, if it has cracks. The correct answer is option D, if it has cracks. Explanation: a helmet should meet U.S. Department of Transportation DOT and state standards and fit snugly all the way around to provide maximum protection. It should be free of defects such as cracks, loose padding, or frayed straps. Question 19. When you are being passed by a vehicle on your left, you should Option A, help the other driver by moving as far to the right as possible. Option B, help the other driver by moving to the shoulder. Option C, ride in the center portion of your lane. Option D, ride in the left portion of your lane. The correct answer is option C, ride in the center portion of your lane. Explanation: when being passed, it is best to ride in the center portion of your lane. Riding on the side nearest to the passing vehicle increases the risk of a collision. Riding on the side farthest from the passing vehicle is also dangerous because it may tempt them to merge back into your lane too soon. Stay in the center portion of the lane when being passed. Question 20. If you must swerve, you should Option A, shift your weight quickly. Option B, turn your handlebars quickly. Option C, press the hand grip in the direction of the turn. Option D, press the hand grip in the opposite direction of the turn. The correct answer is option C, press the hand grip in the direction of the turn. Explanation: if you must swerve to avoid a hazard, apply a small amount of pressure to the appropriate handle grip. To swerve to the left, press the left handle grip, then press the right to recover. To swerve to the right, press the right handle grip, then the left. Question 21. When being passed from behind, you should Option A, stay in the center portion of the lane. Option B, stay in the right portion of the lane. Option C, move onto the shoulder. Option D, activate your turn signal. The correct answer is option A, stay in the center portion of the lane. Explanation: when you are being passed from behind or by an oncoming vehicle, stay in the center portion of your lane. Riding any closer to the passing vehicle can put you in danger. Question 22. A larger cushion of space may not be necessary if Option A, the pavement is slippery. Option B, you cannot see through the vehicle ahead of you. Option C, weather and traffic conditions are perfect. Option D, traffic is heavy. The correct answer is option C, Weather and traffic conditions are perfect. Explanation: your following distance should be larger than usual when you are traveling under imperfect conditions. Increase your following distance if pavement is slippery, you can't see through the vehicle in front of you, or traffic is heavy. Question 23. Common drugs, such as cold tablets. Option A, can affect a rider's abilities to safely operate their motorcycle. Option B, usually won't affect a rider's abilities to safely operate their motorcycle. Option C, pose no risk to a rider's operating abilities. Option D, are always acceptable to take before riding because they are sold over the counter. The correct answer is option A, can affect a rider's abilities to safely operate their motorcycle. Explanation: almost all drugs, including over-the-counter medications, have the potential to impact the abilities you need to ride safely. Make sure you understand the side effects of any drug before combining it with riding. Question 24. It is important to flash your brake light when. Option A, you are tired while riding. Option B, you will be slowing where other drivers won't expect it. Option C, there is a stop sign ahead. Option D, your signals are not working. The correct answer is option B. You will be slowing where other drivers won't expect it. Explanation: motorcycle brake lights are more difficult to see than the brake lights of larger vehicles, so flashing your brake light may help other drivers to notice it. You should flash your brake light before slowing down where other drivers may not expect you to slow down, such as in the middle of a block or when approaching an alley. Question 25. If you accidentally lock your rear wheel while braking on a good traction surface, you should. Option A, keep it locked until you come to a complete stop. Option B, release the rear brake and only use the front brake. Option C, release the rear brake, then quickly reapply it. Option D, release the rear brake and downshift. The correct answer is option A, keep it locked until you come to a complete stop. Explanation: if you accidentally lock the rear brake on a good traction surface, keep it locked until you have completely stopped. Even with a locked rear wheel, you should still be able to control your motorcycle if it is upright and traveling in a straight line. Question 26. If in a no passing zone. Option A, a motorcycle may still pass another vehicle. Option B, a motorcycle is not allowed to pass another vehicle. Option C, a motorcycle may pass another vehicle if the pass can be completed before another vehicle approaches. Option D, a motorcycle may pass on the shoulder. The correct answer is option B, a motorcycle is not allowed to pass another vehicle. Explanation: passing is prohibited in no passing zones. It is also prohibited to pass by riding off of the main traveled portion of a roadway. Question 27. When approaching an object or uneven surface that you cannot avoid, you should. Option A, make sure the motorcycle is leaning to one side. Option B, speed up. Option C, swerve quickly. Option D, rise slightly off the seat to allow your legs to absorb the shock. The correct answer is option D, rise slightly off the seat to allow your legs to absorb the shock. Explanation: if you cannot avoid riding over an obstacle or uneven surface, you should approach it at as close to a 90-degree angle as possible. Slow down as much as you can, make sure that your motorcycle is upright, and rise slightly off your seat, so your knees can absorb some of the force of impact. Just before contact, roll on the throttle slightly to lighten the front end. Question 28. When riding in a group while passing another vehicle, it is best to. Option A, allow one rider to fully pass the other vehicle before another rider begins to pass. Option B, allow several members of the group to pass the other vehicle at once. Option C, have the last rider in the group wave to the driver being passed to signal that no other motorcycles are approaching. Option D, pass in a staggered formation. The correct answer is option A. Allow one rider to fully pass the other vehicle before another rider begins to pass. Explanation: riders in a group should overtake another vehicle one at a time. Each rider should complete their pass and resume their position in the group formation before the next rider begins to pass. Question 29. if you are not traveling slowly enough when shifting into a lower gear. Option A, motorcycle could lurch and the rear tire could skid. Option B, motorcycle could accelerate too quickly. Option C, front tire will likely skid. Option D, engine will make a loud noise. The correct answer is option A. Motorcycle could lurch and the rear tire could skid. Explanation: if you are not riding slowly enough when shifting into a lower gear, the motorcycle will lurch and the rear wheel may skid. Question 30. Most motorcycles. Option A, have only a front brake. Option B, have only a rear brake. Option C, have brakes in both the front and rear. Option D, have 3 brakes, 1 in the front, 1 in the rear, and an emergency brake. The correct answer is option C. Have brakes in both the front and rear. Explanation: motorcycles generally have 2 brakes, 1 for the front wheel and 1 for the rear wheel. Question 31. Which of the following is not a good safety tip? Option A, slow to a safe speed before turning. Option B, when turning, lean in the direction you wish to go. Option C, avoid dragging your feet on the roadway. Option D, avoid looking at other vehicles. The correct answer is option D. Avoid looking at other vehicles. Explanation: slow to a safe speed before beginning a turn and lean in the direction of the turn. Don't drag your feet on the roadway, as you could lose control if they catch on something. Always scan the roadway for other traffic. Question 32. When riding at night, you should do all of the following except: Option A, reduce your speed. Option B, increase your following distance. Option C, decrease your following distance. Option D, use your high beam light if possible. The correct answer is option C. Decrease your following distance. Explanation: to reduce the risk of a collision when riding at night, be sure to reduce your speed and increase your following distance. Use the headlights of vehicles ahead of you to see farther down the road. Use your high beam headlight, except when following or meeting another vehicle. Question 33. A child passenger. Option A, should be placed in front of the operator. Option B, should be placed behind the operator. Option C, does not have to be able to reach the footrests. Option D, should hold on to the motorcycle frame. The correct answer is option B, should be placed behind the operator. Explanation: a child passenger on a motorcycle should always ride immediately behind the operator. A child sitting in front may be unable to balance properly and could interfere with the operator's use of the controls. Question 34. To lessen your chances of being involved in an accident, you should: Option A, try to blend into traffic and not be noticed by other drivers. Option B, not use turn signals unless you are traveling at night. Option C, use your turn signals when changing lanes and making turns. Option D, ride closely to the vehicle ahead of you. The correct answer is option C. Use your turn signals when changing lanes and making turns. Explanation: to reduce the risk of being involved in a crash, ensure that you are visible to others on the road. Communicate your intentions through your turn signals, brake light, and lane position. Maintain an adequate space cushion, scan your path of travel 12 seconds ahead of your vehicle, and be prepared to act if any hazards arise. Question 35. When preparing to pass another vehicle on the left, you should: Option A, ride in the right portion of the lane. Option B, ride in the left portion of the lane. Option C, get as close as possible to the vehicle in front of you. Option D, not signal your intentions, as that may distract the driver you are passing. The correct answer is option B. Ride in the left portion of the lane. Explanation: when passing another vehicle on the left, you should ride in the left portion of your lane. Signal your intentions and check for traffic. Pass when it is safe to do so, then signal and return to your original lane when traffic allows. Question 36. Which of the following does not need to be checked regularly? Option A, the brakes. Option B, the fasteners. Option C, the tires. Option D, the paint. The correct answer is option D, the paint. Explanation: before every ride, you should check your motorcycle's tires, controls, chains, sprockets, shock absorbers, fasteners, and brakes. A small mechanical issue on a motorcycle can be extremely dangerous in traffic. Question 37. Which of the following is not considered protective clothing for a motorcyclist? Option A, a jacket. Option B, boots. Option C, gloves. Option D, a stocking cap. The correct answer is option D, a stocking cap. Explanation: you should wear appropriate protective clothing when riding. Protective garments include sturdy pants and jackets that entirely cover your arms and legs, boots or heavy shoes that cover and support your ankles, and sturdy gloves. Question 38. Under normal conditions, it is recommended that you maintain a following distance of at least: Option A, 1 second. Option B, 2 seconds. Option C, 3 seconds. Option D, 4 seconds. The correct answer is option B, 2 seconds. Explanation: under normal conditions, you should maintain a following distance of at least 2 seconds. Increase your following distance anytime conditions are less than perfect. Question 39. The proper footwear for riding a motorcycle. Option A has long, loose laces. Option B has short heels. Option C has tall heels. Option D is always sneakers. The correct answer is option B, has short heels. Explanation: when riding, you should wear sturdy footwear that is high enough to cover and support your ankles. Short-heeled footwear is best because taller heels may catch on rough surfaces. Laces should be tucked in so that they can't be caught on anything. Question 40. To stop quickly, you should: Option A, rely only on the front brake. Option B, rely only on the rear brake. Option C, use the front brake and then the rear brake. Option D, use both brakes at the same time. The correct answer is option D, use both brakes at the same time. Explanation: if you need to stop quickly, you should apply both brakes at the same time.